What's up, guys? This is a quick review / opinions of the Palethius trainer. Palethius trainer, I don't know exactly how to say it. Specs, it's got G10 scales, titanium liners, and titanium spacers. It has a 1095 heat-treated trainer blade, and it runs on Zen pins and just washers, no bushings. The price for this thing was $475. I believe they're all sold now. I'm not sure if he plans to make more or not, but yeah. So I know that price is kind of high, and I just want to clear this up. You know, most people in the bow sawing community, when they see a handmade knife like this, they see the price is so high, so they expect the quality to be absolutely perfect because the price is so high. They expect perfect tolerances and everything, which is completely understandable. But the reason the price of handmade stuff is high is because of the work that goes into it. A super perfect tolerance knife, like a production trainer, is made by a machine, so it's relatively easy to make and fast to make. But a knife like this, he had to sit and hand make this, hand file, hand sand. It takes a lot longer, I know, because I hand make knives. So just to clear that up, that's why the price of this is so high, and that's why the price overall of handmade stuff is high. So in terms of flipping, overall it is slightly handle bias. Whenever I first got it and started flipping it, it was a little strange, but once you get used to it, I find it pretty pleasant to flip. Super smooth overall, has a nice sound to it. It is comfortable, very comfortable to flip. Once you really get into it, you don't even notice the handle bias that much. Personally, I like neutral valleys better, but it was really easy to get used to this one. This knife has super good grip due to the G10. This edge right here is slightly sharp, but I actually found that it helps a ton with grip. I really enjoy that part of it, so he did a super good job on that. Holds chaplains well. It is slightly handle biased, so you're going to have to get used to that. But like I said, overall, I would definitely recommend this as a good flipper. So as for the tolerances of this knife, it is a washer knife, so it does have tap both ways. Plays pretty good. Not that much play. This knife does sound very good when you flip it. The video doesn't do justice. Once it's oiled, it does sound really nice. I'm not sure why he didn't make it bushing, but overall it's not a huge deal. It's still a good trainer. So, in a different review on YouTube of a Palethius knife, I Am Not a Real Boy pointed out the patina, which the patina is basically a black coating you get after a heat treat. And one thing I do not like about this knife is it has a lot of that on it. So basically, this hole right here and that chamfer, that all looks black. That's not just a reflection or anything. That is all completely black from a patina. He did not take that out after the heat treat, and it is like that all the way down the blade for every single hole. If you guys can see that, all that black, that is from a heat treat. It could have been easily removed. It's also right there, and that cup completely fills it. Same on this side, completely fills it. And on the Zen nub, fills it there and right there. So that's one thing I would definitely like to see cleaned up in the future. In a different review, I saw the same thing. The G10 on the handles of this, the G10 scales, I'm super impressed with. They look very clean. If you look right up here, all these chamfers on both sides and the top chamfer are all super even. This mill adds a ton of grip, and I think it looks great. Overall, the G10 is good. Then at the bottom, I can tell these have been done by hand. That side's slightly larger than that side, but then again, that's being extremely picky for a handmade knife. I totally get it. Super clean on this side. That side looks good, and so does that side. One thing I did notice is that there is some tooling marks down there. That right there, I can completely get my fingernail in that. That should have been removed. It's not a huge deal, but then again, this is a trainer without bushings for $475, so yeah. Spine crown is nice. This knife overall is a tad bit shorter than most knives. Not very noticeable though. Here it is kind of next to a replicant. A little bit shorter, not too bad though. So my final thoughts on this knife are, is it an extremely good flipper? I wish it did have bushings, but I don't mind just the washers too much. Super good flipper, super smooth, sounds great. As far as tolerances, I cannot recommend it as a good tolerance knife. But for the price point of $475, I think this knife is worth it overall, especially for being mostly handmade. So yeah, thanks you guys for watching. I know that was quick and short, but hope you guys enjoyed.